Welcome to the channel SkoposGaming. Have you ever wondered what's the fastest someone has completed an ultimate ladder or ultimate battle, the one with 7 matches, in multiplayer mode of Injustice Mobile? I know I have. The earliest record I could find was in a Reddit comment by BDCKR. They're obviously the big boys of Injustice Mobile. They've played this game for forever, and they know so much about the game. They have such great depth in terms of understanding and knowledge of the game. So I trust them when it comes to the validity and accuracy of the information they provide. So in that Reddit comment, they mentioned that the average top speed that anyone can complete an ultimate battle was 7 minutes. So 7 minutes for 7 matches. So a little over 3 months ago, I managed to beat that record by completing an ultimate battle under 5 minutes. It was 4 minutes and 50 something seconds. It was basically almost 5 minutes. And then another Redditor who goes by UMTGY425 posted a video where he completed an ultimate battle in 3.5 minutes. And recently, just a few days ago, while grinding at the start of the season, I broke that record. So I know you can't wait to watch the clip of me beating the current record, but let's backtrack a little bit. Let's put some quality measures in place so that we have the assurance that any record is legit. So there are 2 important factors to consider when we're talking about breaking a record. First, the amount of battle rating gained. Now, when I completed the ultimate battle of 7 matches, it yielded the maximum points or battle rating of 56,000 points. This means 5,000 points per match for the first 6 matches, and the 7th match has a bonus, giving a total of 26,000 battle rating. Any veteran player would know and tell you that 26,000 points for the last match of an ultimate ladder is the maximum points, and that indicates that all the matches prior to that each yielded 5,000 points. So I brought this up because it's easy to steamroll through bronze opponents or, weaker opponents that do not have gear or are weaker cards in general. Anybody can defeat bronze opponents in like 5 or 6 in-game seconds. But the same cannot be said when facing tougher opponents, especially, metal cards that are Elite 7 or cards with gears like the 4th World set that grants Resurrection, which will inevitably prolong matches. So setting a time record at maximum battle rating ensures they are facing not just any opponent, but pretty much the toughest opponents out there in multiplayer. And the second factor to consider is how we measure time. Now, there is a significant difference between in-game time and real time, okay? They are completely different. Like 10 seconds in-game time is way longer in real time. And you will see this later on. So to ensure that the record is more realistic and closer to how we actually measure time in the real world, we're going to use real time instead of in-game time. And to standardize how we measure time, the timer starts when you tap on the fight button, and the timer ends when the next button appears. So this will ensure that we're completely objective about how we measure time, because some people might start recording the video in the online battle main menu screen. Some people will start recording when they're already matched up in their first battle. So to make it objective, once again, timer starts when we tap the fight button and ends when the next button appears at the end. Using these start and stop points, my old Ultimate Battle run translates to about 4 minutes and 30 seconds instead of 5 minutes, while UMTGY425's record stands at about 3 minutes and 20 seconds instead of 3:30. One reason why my older run was slower is because I didn't know this tip. So a bonus tip for you guys who don't already know. You can speed up the loading time between matches by clicking on the fight button before it even appears. This will immediately bring you to the next match without even showing you the opposing side's team. Of course, the downfall of this is that you wouldn't know what gears the opponent has, and so you're just kind of going in blind. But if you're on a time attack, then every second counts. So this is just a little tip for you guys if you want to speed through multiplayer matches. So to recap the criteria for setting a record for fastest time to complete an ultimate battle is number 1, the ultimate battle must yield the maximum amount of points of 56,000 points in total. And number 2, that time is measured in real time and not in-game time. So in my very personal opinion, the fastest MP team consists of Earth-Tooth Flash, Luchador Bane, and Prime Hawkgirl. I have Earth-Tooth Flash equipped with Necron's Scythe, Raw Soul's Smithar, as well as the Ivy Stick. Luchador Bane has the Cloak of Destiny, League of Assassins Adept Knives, as well as Tanu Totem, while Prime Hawkgirl is there mainly for her passive. Otherwise, she's really just the backup there. If everything goes well, she doesn't even need to tag in. But if things go wrong or matches are prolonged, she acts as a tank. So she has the LexCorp Helmet V2, the Astro Harness, as well as the Enchantress Companion card. This team has crazy synergy and is pretty much the ultimate glass cannon team. Of course, Hawkgirl reduces cooldown so that teammates can tag in more frequently. Both Luchador Bane and Ertu Flash's passes grant them tag-in effects. Both of them have a chance of stunning the enemy on tag-in. So the more times they tag in, the higher chance of actually stunning the enemy. And obviously this can be devastating when you have gears like the Cloak of Destiny as well as the Necron's Scythe. Both gears grant a 200% increase in damage to the wielder of the gear. With the Tanu Totem, when Luchador Bane tags in, he already has a full bar of power to spam his special 1. When he knocks out an opponent, the power refunds, and it's rinse and repeat. Now if he doesn't finish off the opponent, Ertu Flash is quick to pick up the slack there. When Ertu Flash tags in and he's able to stun the enemy, thanks to the Ross Olgo Smitter, he already has a bar of power as well, and all he has to do is fire special 1, and by the time his special 1 ends, the tagging cooldown will be over, and Luchador Bane can tag in and repeat the cycle and totally wreck the enemy team. That's why this team is so fast. So without further ado, let's take a look at this record-breaking clip featuring this team. And stop. 2 minutes and 36 seconds. If there was a Guinness World Record for fastest time to complete an ultimate battle with maximum battle rating, I'm pretty positive this video would hold that record. I mean, that's a blistering 2 minutes and 36 seconds. That's under 3 minutes. And I doubt that anyone's gonna beat the record anytime soon, if ever. Of course, I had very favorable matchups. I did not face anyone who had the Astro Harness, or a full Arkham Knight team with Arkham Knight Batgirl, or a full Batman Ninja team with Batman Ninja Catwoman. Those cards would definitely have prolonged the matches. And last but not least, one shouldn't use this top speed to measure the average grinding speed, because it is impossible to be maintaining this speed at all times. Realistic speed would be anywhere between 3 and 5 minutes. 3 minutes being when you're faced against favorable opponents, 5 minutes being when you're faced with tougher opponents like Arcanine Batgirl and the ones I already mentioned. But if we're talking about the world record for fastest time to complete an ultimate battle with maximum battle rating, then yeah, this is it. So thank you so much for watching. We are so close to 1,000 subs. In the next video will definitely be the Q&A, so super excited about it, and you guys can look forward to that. In the meantime, take it easy. I'll see you then.